So I put my neck collar on because I have been moving my neck like little spasms, and I have been fighting it, and I'm getting disappointed, and I'm thinking, is it because I didn't go to PT? Did I mess up? Did I make the wrong decision? And then I'm thinking stress is messing me up, and my neck is flinching. What stressed me out was I have two bank accounts. I tried getting a hold of my money by having the things like Hulu and Netflix that come out automatically, life insurance, stuff like that, coming out of one account. So, because I hate when they take money out, I'd rather just pay it on my own. I don't like that. And I feel like I just got screwed over because I have these red bumps. I don't know if you can see them, but they're little red, they're cherry angiomas. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing that gets me. Hold on. I'm going to make sure we've got do not disturb on. So anyway, I was concerned because they're becoming a lot more than few and far between, these little red things. So they said, we can get you in October. And I said, well, I don't want my skin to fall off. I said, I don't know what the problem is, you know? And I said, well, can I take a picture and send it in? Yes, you can do telemed for $49. And I was so worried about what this was on my skin because my husband was it looks a little alarming. We weren't really sure. And so, with everything else going on, whatever. So I fell for the Telluride thing. I think it's called Telluride or in Telluride, and it was no fun ride. And I had to go and I had to register and give them all this information, then send a picture. Then I got a message from a doctor. Then that doctor charged me $49, but I couldn't talk to them. They would decide if they needed to see me or not. My copay is less than $49, but I didn't think about that then. And I realized that, and it pisses me off when I think about it. I'm very upset. It ticks me off to the high end. Are you ready to go, Chris? Chris, let me see. Hey, Chris, are you ready to go? Chris, I just want to check. Hey, Chris, are you ready to go? Are you? Oh, all right, hold on. So, no, I didn't want to. I wanted to go to pick up our curbside. But anyway, the whole thing is I was upset about the $49 to find out that they're cherry angiomas, which are pretty much just an age spot. And I can get them done cosmetically if I want. And I'm like, come on, really? Then I made a mistake and I thought I canceled some things and I didn't have enough money in one bank account and I got an overdraft fee. Well, then I didn't know about it because I don't use that account all the time. And I had been in the hospital and little things like that, but that's no excuse. I got a continuous overdraft fee. By the time I was done and everything came out, I've put like $360 in it over the past 8 days. And I'm now negative $227. I added up the late fees. They're $251. I refuse to pay any late fee charges. I paid the insurance company on July 31st, scheduled for August 2nd. They took it out July 31st. The money wasn't there, but it was there August 2nd. I'm very upset. $251 in fees. Then I finally had a good part of my day. I've never done anything, but I got this off of TikTok. I want to get one for me because I didn't realize. I got one from my mother-in-law. It said it was for like the blue collar man out there working. It's a fan and it blows up to 5 speeds. And then it's a flashlight. It's a phone or just a charger. It's got hooks on it. It can go on your belt. And I got it for like $3 or $4. And then the shipping costs more than the product. And I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, but it was so cool. It is. And I got it for like $12. And I got one for my husband. And I said, my mother-in-law would love that because she gets so hot. And then as I was talking to her and telling her how great this was, it does SOS and everything. I was like, and you can hit somebody with it. I said, this thing is pretty good. My lips are kind of going numb, but oh, that's a weird feeling. But I desperately am just upset about all of these fees and all of these charges and things that are happening. And you try so hard to keep your life up and everything going and manage yourself. And I just can't do it all anymore. And my neck is going through spasms. And right now it feels like, hey, you're an idiot. You should have put your collar on a lot earlier. Why? Because I'm struggling to keep my neck in balance. I'm struggling to hold my core in without arching my back. And I'm trying to make myself use my glutes. And I'm trying to think. And I'm fighting the spasms. Fight the spasm. And I hurt horribly in my left side. But I remember that after my first adjustment before my tailbone, the adjustment was incredible. I felt straight. And what's happened is I have gone in extreme spasms and vomiting for 6 days. And my body, months ago, I would not be able to talk. Months ago, I would be stuttering. That is how badly my fascia was adhesed. That's how bad my fascia was. We need to get ready to pick up Bubby. So that is how bad my fascia was. I would hit my husband because my arm would spasm, and I would be a passenger in the vehicle and my arm would hit him. You know, if he stressed me out, I would get, I would just start doing spasms. Luckily, I was in the ER the other night and I wasn't conscious. And he said I was doing it all during the time I was out. And I said, well, they did a CT scan and I didn't know it. So I said, I was not aware. So that's, kind of cool. And then another thing, we got these doors on clearance from uh, Lowe's, and I love it. But if you look, I did not know they're called security storm doors. They don't come with doorknobs, but they can have a deadbolt. But they're beautiful. They're steel. This one is like a sun, and then the one out back looks like stained glass. But we got those on sale. Chris's friend came up to help him, and it upset me because he did not take his job seriously, and he messed up our back door. So there goes my blue light special, and it's frustrating. So it clicks every time we go to shut it. Our bathroom mirror fell out of the wall. We just had the drywall done. People were charging us $3,000 and $4,000, and we found somebody to do it for $8,000. Well, I guess you get what you pay for, because it fell out of the wall, and now we've got to figure out what to do. We got our floor on clearance. So, I do shop the deals, but I felt a little disturbed that they couldn't give me a doorknob. And so we're going to get a little metal piece and put that there. So you see, I'm desperate to gain control. My neck, I wish I had put this collar on a heck of a long time ago, because the pain going down my spine, as we said, my atlas was off. That's right. My atlas was off. I'm going, yeah, I am going to order myself this fan, because I realize how badly I sweat sometimes. And I'm like, I should get a fan too. So hopefully I can get it for like $3 or $4 and no more than $20 shipping. All right, here is this my collagen water. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. You ready to go? Okay. So here we go. We're off to Walmart and then to pick up our son. Da-da, 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 da-da. I did a parody to Oh, What a Night for my son, describing the night of his birth, because he's trying. Yes, I did, because he's trying out. No, he wasn't. He was born in the AM, but it wasn't night because his legs finally came down. When Wylan was born, his rear end was always his feet came out next to his ears, and the doctor said if he had been a girl, that the fathers would find out. I don't know why, but anyway, I mean, I could do it, and it didn't alarm buddy. I mean, my husband didn't care. So anyway, we're going down. I've got a brace. That's how you met. So and then look at that limb. That limb fell out of our tree. We just paid $1,800, not to mention the 200 some dollars to take the neighbor who's hanging his laundry now at our fence to have his shrubbage taken down. And that's rubbish for my UK friends. And so, and we're big in Germany too. I didn't know. Oh, I put my glasses on. I can see. Oh, so anyway, so that is where we stand. The loom has fallen, and my neck now feels like, oh, Walmart, right? Or okay. So the pain. Okay, I've got to brace myself. See how? See? Oh, he's got to get air. Can you do 7-Eleven? Deep breath. See, I could never brace before because I could not feel myself. So when my husband went over a speed bump for our anniversary in 2022, I was not prepared, and it was ridiculous because it shouldn't have done it, but it popped out where the seatbelt was, like I had been in a wreck. It popped out my rib, my shoulder, and my pelvis. And so I'm deathly afraid. I'm not a good passenger by any means. And I can't help my son drive because I'm going, no, stop. So then when my husband takes him to drive, he's like, why are you slowing down? Well, it's because his mother's a nervous wreck. So see, if I had that fan right now, it could blow on me. I like that. But anyway, the seat is heated. Oh, I know, I like that. The heat is seated. The heat is seated. No, the seat is heated. Okay, so I said that wrong. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. Get control the best that you can. I am okay not going to the PT. Why? Because they would be on vacation. Oh no, I don't know if it's still recording. This is where we go through and we lose. It's reconnecting. I don't know, but it's still counting. I don't know. I did get a message saying something that you couldn't see it on the podcast, but you could see it on YouTube. So I don't know. Okay. I think it's still recording. It still says recording. We went through this dead spot. So my husband had to come this way. So we have to get air. And they didn't have it by the gas station by the house. But you see, right now, because I am not struggling to keep my neck from snaking, I am now able to focus on the massive pain in my Mexican joint, the SI joint. Oh yeah, I need one, I guess, so I can drink my collagen water. I have to force myself to drink it so I can put like this breath strip in. That tastes. That makes I don't like it alone. Oh, that hurt my tongue. But that hey, sorry, it's burning now. So I have to drink my collagen water. And now the tip of my tongue is burning. But you see, I'm not I'm not real happy at this point that I had to put my neck collar on. Reason being is because I had my tailbone put back into place. I firmly believe that, hold on, I got a brace. Going over my, I firmly believe that the pain in my SI joint will stop after a few weeks. As I've said, the pain, and you sound like Muttley. It's horrible. So, there we go. Did my water. So that's kind of, I'm disappointed because I felt like I came so far, but I don't feel like this is a setback. Dr. Packer kind of feels like, that this is a bummer because you were doing so well, but it's a learning experience for me. For one, my tailbone needed to go back into place because it was causing me issues being able to sit. I need the highlighter. I gotta put that in my butt. But it was causing me problems to sit. Right now, I am sitting and I feel effortless activating my core, which is odd to me. And I'm able to sit balanced. And um, my core is, I'm focusing on, I'm working on my breathing, trying to get a deep breath, which is hard, which is where good it is for PT. Now it's reconnecting again. We're in the, we stopped. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if it's still recording. I guess we'll find out. I have no idea what it's doing. But you see, now it's reconnecting again. I don't know. Is it working? Is it not? We're getting air. I don't consider this a setback. Reason being, I don't know if this is still recording. I don't know what's happening. Because I needed my tailbone in. I'm sitting. I now have a fighting chance to get through this. The worst is over. I was taken out of alignment. My head popped off C1. My head was actually tipped, crooked, and I was in a lot of pain. And when I had it done a week ago, my left side pain completely stopped. So it's a learning experience. I'm glad I learned it. Something I can share. And so what? I have to use my collar. I'm not defeated. I'm proud. I'm happy for the simple reason that I am realizing that I'm not defeated. I feel defeated when I can't position my neck and I'm getting stressed out about everything and I can't breathe and then I take to the bed. Well, now I feel like I have a fighting chance. The pain is in my upper back because I messed with not wearing the collar soon enough. And the pain is in my SI joint and on my left side because of my neck. I've got a fighting chance. And I am thrilled as punch because all of the stress that I've gone through, I'll figure it out. But I am not paying those overdraft fees. And I am not letting a doctor tinker with me, as you should not either. I thank you for being here. awolzebra@gmail.com. Merchandise if you want. Website coming soon. I appreciate you being here. Christy Lynn Hanchy, AWOL Zebra. Have a lovely day.